Martial Law Implementation, Shielding Eastern Mindanao from Terrorism.
Virtue of the powers vested in me by the Constitution and by law, I had to declare martial law in the Mindanao Group of Islands for a period that exceeding 60 days.
As a result of the rebellion staged by the Maote terror group in Marawi City, Lanao del Sur, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte declared martial law in Mindanao on May 23, 2017. According to Section 18, Article 7 of the 1987 Constitution, martial law can be declared in case of invasion or rebellion when the public safety requires it. Its implementation intends to restore and preserve the normal security climate in the island and to thwart and prevent terrorism attacks. In the case of Eastern Mindanao, the command was tasked to prevent the spillover of Marawi rebellion. Commander, Eastern Mindanao Command was designated as Martial Law Implementor in Eastern Mindanao. Lieutenant General Ray Leonardo B. Guerrero, Commander, Eastern Mindanao Command, based the implementation of martial law on three principles, which are necessity, proportionality, and rule of law. With this, Eastern Mindanao Command came up with a structure that will ensure that all the guidelines on the martial law implementation will be followed. Martial law coordination centers down to the brigade level of the command were activated to produce timely update to everyone regarding the situation on the ground. To strengthen the structure, Eastern Mindanao Command received legal augmentation team from the General Headquarters of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The legal augmentation team is closely coordinating with the legal QRTs that were organized by the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, or IBP, and Ateneo de Davao Law School, the Philippine National Police Prosecutors, and the Commission on Human Rights. Meetings at all levels are being conducted to discuss legal procedures and additional inputs to improve the rules of engagement and the police operational procedures in the implementation of martial law. An AFP-PNP joint letter directive called the Operational Guidelines for Martial Law Implementation in Mindanao was jointly signed by the co-chairman of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Philippine National Police Mindanao-wide Area Joint Peace and Security Coordinating Center during the meeting at the Lux Hotel, Limcat Kai area in Cagayan de Oro City on June 20, 2017. To ensure the implementation of martial law is in adherence to the rule of law, Eastern Mindanao Command legal team developed the rules of engagement for the implementing troops. The ROE was submitted to the Ateneo de Davao Law School and the Integrated Bar of the Philippines for review. Eastern Mindanao Command called for the participation of different stakeholders and sectors of the implementation of martial law. And as part of the structure, it created the Multi-Sectoral Advisory Group, or MSAG, for martial law implementation in Eastern Mindanao. Among the major functions of the MSAG include giving advice on matters pertaining to the political, socio-cultural, techno-scientific, and environmental concerns related to the martial law implementation.
Live in his studio, si Brigadier General Gilbert Lapay, ang spokesperson for martial law implementation in Eastern Mindanao.
Eastern Mindanao Command has been steadfast in carrying out its mandate of securing and shielding the area from terrorist attacks.
Aside from the mainstream media, the command and different subordinate units aggressively engage with the netizens to widen information reach and dissemination on martial law updates. The command had been visible in different areas relating to martial law implementation, conducted by different sectors to explain the guidelines and appraise different audiences. At all levels, units have been proactively updating the different peace and order councils, development councils, and school on the activities, programs, guidelines, and updates pertaining to the implementation. Eastern Mindanao Command has been proactive in the conduct of security operations in the whole area of responsibility to prevent spillover of the Marawi rebellion and shield the area from terroristic activities. Checkpoint operation were conducted in the whole area of Eastern Mindanao Command. Aside from this, security operations were conducted to secure vital installations and critical infrastructure and shield them from sabotage. In different municipalities in Eastern Mindanao, curfews were imposed by the LGUs and implemented by our troops in tandem with the Philippine National Police.
About martial law, so far okay man siya sa syudad na modelo sa Davao. Okay na martial law, ano mo, hadlock man tayo, waman tayo mga record. Ang kanang na-record mo na mga hadlock. Kaning way mga record, di kita hadlock ka na.
Pabor man ko sa ingon ani nga para sa atong security, kaning atong ginabuhat sa checkpoint sa martial law.
Wala na ipadayon ng martial law.
Naging matagumpay at hindi raw naramdaman ang martial law sa selebrasyon ng 2017 Kadayawan Festival sa Davao City. Balikan natin ang makulay na eksena sa pag-aksyon.
Although na martial law or threat, pero tanaw na ako murag wala man siguro may tabo nga kagulian di sa siyudad sa Davao.
Magpasalamat ko sa suporta sa katawhan sa atoan celebration sa Kadayawan, particularly ang karon, and we are happy na wala tayong major incident na nahitabo, and we are happy sa participation sa mga taga Davao o sa mga outside of Davao.
Interagency martial law special action groups were created in northern and southern Mindanao to effect search, tracking, arrest, and seizure against those persons listed in the 2 orders of arrest issued by the Martial Law Administrator. As a result, several arrests were effected. The Maote Patriarch was arrested in Davao City on June 6, 2017. While Mayor Fahad Salik, a terrorist supporter, and Abu Jadid, a suspected bomber, were arrested in Cagayan de Oro City in an interagency operations. Furthermore, task forces Tagum and Oro were activated to strengthen security in urban areas and other places of convergence in Tagum City and Cagayan de Oro City. Aside from sending augmentation forces in Western Mindanao to help in Marawi operation, 4th Infantry Division served as the rear command post for Marawi operation. It served as logistics hub, staging area for operating troops, while the Camp Evangelista Station Hospital served as the evacuation and treatment areas of casualty in Marawi operations. Aside from the enhanced maritime patrol by the Naval Forces Eastern Mindanao and the Joint Maritime Patrol with the Philippine Coast Guard in the territorial waters in southeastern Mindanao, Eastern Mindanao Command further intensified the border crossing security to prevent terrorists and other transnational crime syndicates from using the back door as entry point. On humanitarian assistance, the command facilitated the transport of different relief assistance in different areas. Navy ships were utilized in transporting goods coming from different groups and organizations in Davao regions. 4th Infantry Division, which is more proximate to Iligan City, is in close coordination with the different organizations in Iligan and Cagayan de Oro cities in providing assistance to the evacuees, while shielding the AOR from terroristic attack from the extremist the command pursue its security operations in the countryside through the Community Support Program. The command continuously facilitated the delivery of basic services in tandem with other government agencies. On July 22, 2017, the Congress, in a joint session, voted overwhelmingly favoring the request of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte for the extension of martial law to December 31, 2017. With the extension of martial law and the vote of confidence given by the Congress and the Filipino people, Eastern Mindanao Command took this as a challenge to carry out the mandate without compromising the rule of law and the respect of human rights.